Turn up. Turn up. My reggae music. My reggae music. If I had some playing. Turn up. Turn up. My reggae music. I love reggae music. Hi guys, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. You like my coconut shell earrings? Authentic from the coconut shell, amen, amen. This is a subscriber party, guys. We're going to get to 500 subscribers. Yes, indeed, we are. Let's see who's here in the building. Congratulations, Miranda, for reaching 206. You are on your way too, girl. Yes, you are. You've been pumping out all them good videos. Yes, you sure have, and I am so proud of you. Hey, Kevin Cole, my bro. Hey, you doing? Hey, you doing? How you doing? Good to see you, Chemical. Yes, Carol MG, Mama Bay. So good to see. How come my chair won't scoot over? So, okay, it wants to go back to where. Okay. Good to see you, Carol. Good to see you. This is a subscriber party. We're going to get to 500 subscribers. Do you hear? Do you hear? Okay. Now, we've been putting this off for far too long now. Okay. So, we're going to make it happen, Captain. We're going to make it happen however we're going to do it. Okay. Yes. It took me uploading every single day to do it, but I'm really happy I'm finally growing. Yes, we're going to get to 500 subscribers. Miranda, however many you want it. Lord Jesus. However many you want and need to grow your channel, you will make it there too. We are claiming it, we're believing it, and we're making it happen, Captain. Okay? So, hello. But how's everybody doing? I want to invite anyone to come up on the panel because, you know, as Tabitha Brown says, that's my business. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, okay? And see if we can just how do I pin this to the top? Let's see. How do I do it? How do I do it? No. Pin message. Okay. I think I did it. So, how is everybody doing? Tonight is sponsored by our homemade watermelon sangria. It is so tasty. It is just like so refreshing. I really wish I had some cucumbers to chomp on. You can click your comment and hit pin. Yes, it definitely worked that way. Thank you so much. I want to get to 500 so I can have a community tab so I can shout out channels. Yes, me too. That's the whole goal, right? I feel like you are more official as a YouTuber or content creator if you have a community tab because you really are at a level where you can really start not only growing but maintaining and sustaining like a real community, and you can share whatever you want, and you can do it on YouTube, and it's like what we can do on Instagram but on YouTube, right? So I am just looking forward to the day. Hopefully it's tonight. Okay, let's see if we got any new subscribers. Okay, not yet, but we're gonna get there. Okay. So yes, okay. I just did a video about how in Korea they have this very interesting looking fish that they eat, and it's called penis fish. And one of the commenters said that they thought it looked really tasty. And no, I'm lying. I'm totally lying. Everybody was so grossed out. Like everybody was just so disgusting and so grossed out. I haven't gotten an affiliate one for a small K-pop merch clothing store. Really? Oh my God, that's amazing. K-pop, you doing a darn thing. You know that? You really do put out some really, really great videos. Um, and I stand by that. Keep on doing what you're doing, girl. You're growing and it's working. It's working. This is like, even though for some of us it's like a hobby, it's like something we do because we enjoy it, it's fun, but it is work. There is a time commitment that you have to balance. I don't have that balance fine-tuned all the way yet. I'll be lazy. I'd be like, I don't feel like going live. And it'll be days and days and days, and I haven't done a video. I still have videos on my phone that I need to edit and upload, and I'm just like, I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, girl. Check out the video I did before. It's called Korean Penis Fish. Like we have street food, we have tacos for street food, we have like churros for the street food. Okay. In Korea, one of their street foods is called penis fish. Mm-hmm. Woo! Just ooh. Ooh, it even had like a little opening that, you know what I'm saying, would expand and close, and just like a regular penis. And then I even had this little liquid that would squirt out. No, sir, no ham, no bacon. Not for me. Mm-mm. Yes, I was eating and wasn't clicking on that video. Love you so much, Kimiko. Trust me, I understand. I was grossed out. I was drinking my sangria and I was trying so hard not to gag, but I kept laughing. It was so funny to me. It still is. Like when I get off this video, I'm gonna be laughing about it until I go to sleep. It's just disgusting and funny. Yes, not everything is about views and subscribers, but also if you don't grow, it gets tiring. Oh yeah. And everything makes you not want to do it as much. You know, that's true. That's true. Yeah. I can relate to that, you know, and I know like I've heard it so many times from people that I really look up to on YouTube, like Peace Love, you know, Really BTV, Cups of Conversation, AT2, like they all say you have to be consistent. And there's others that I haven't, you know what I'm saying, that just don't come right to mind. But that's one of the things, like you have to be consistent. And that's one of the things I struggle with because I work like too much. And sometimes YouTube has to take like several back seats. Okay. Several back seats because my other priorities kind of have to take precedent over this, but I love doing it. You know, I've shared this many times. Like a few years ago, I did not understand or have the like mental capacity to know that this is something that I would be able to do, much less enjoy doing. So it's really like kind of like empowered me in a way. I don't know if this sounds cliche, but if it sounds cliche, I don't care. It is cliche, whatever. That's from The Office. Okay. But it is very empowering when you challenge yourself to do something that you are like afraid of doing and then ends up working, right? Because I started out with, excuse me, I first started on July 7th, 2021. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Holly, if you hear me. I started out with, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 subscribers, and it was my family. And I had no content. Hey, Queen Mermaid, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you so much for watching my little mukbangs. I know those things are so stupid and silly, but I have fun every time. I just get on my lunch break, turn on record, and start eating. Okay. And so, hell no, YouTube plays some before you click the video. And I was like, no. Girl, that thing was disgusting. I had to put all the gross pictures on the thumbnail because it was that disgusting. And it was that funny to me. I'm not going to put no pictures on this video. No. If you want to see the penis fish, okay, please go watch that video over there because it talks all about it. Okay. If you want to see some pictures of the penis fish, please click that video here and over there. Okay. Here or there. I don't know where it is or whatever. But anyways, yes, we are reaching 500 subscribers tonight. We are claiming it, naming it, and yes, all those good things. Yes, because if you don't post at least 1 to 2 times a week, YouTube doesn't put you in the algorithm, or at least that's what I've heard. Okay, yeah. Why would they? Because you're not putting out any content for viewers to watch. A lot of times, if you don't have a big following, people are not going to go back and watch old videos, right? Unless they're just that good or they're, just that entertaining or whatever. But you're right. Queen Mermaid, how have you been doing? I wonder about how you're doing. I hope that you're doing good. I subbed when you were at like 210, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's taking time. But one of the things I was sharing with the group of women that I am so blessed to have fellowship and community with is that there is promise in the process. So with K-pop, you and I started out, very, very slim. Okay, but look how our dedication and everything, and the things that we learned, we are able to grow. And that journey and that process, even though sometimes it does get hard, in the end, it's so worth it. Like for me, it's been worth it. And I know that you feel the same way. I can't lie. I was scared of that fish. I was too. Doesn't it really look like a penis? Ugh! When you see it swimming. Ugh. Sorry. Ooh, I can't even imagine like the texture, like how squishy. So disgusting, you guys. But it's so funny to me. I never knew. K-pop, hi love. I'm well, no complaints. I am truly blessed. 3 and 4 and 5 snaps to that. Amen. Yes, that's great to hear, hon. A Queen Mermaid. Yes. So how did you guys spend your Saturday? What did you do? Tell me. Come up on the panel and tell me. For those of you who are just popping up in here, thank you so much. Please subscribe and hit the like button. We are on our way to 500 subscribers. Really? We are on our way to 500 subscribers tonight. Okay, there is no more delay up in here. Up in here. Okay, I need to calm down. No more delay up in here. I think I saw that fish in Fear Factor. Oh my God. Ugh. I didn't watch the video to the end to see how they ate it. But I think I cut it off when they were like slicing it. I think I cut it up when they were like slicing it up. It was just disgusting. Poor cat in the chat. Hey, cat in the chat. Oh my gosh, poor cat was like, Andrea, please stop, please. Oh, and I just kept going. I am so sorry, cat. I know, and I kept going and made it even worse. I know I did. But me, nothing much since I am high risk, so I still can't go out and too much, but I'm feeling much better. Pain-wise, oh, that is good to hear. I finally found meds for my pain that has me almost pain-free after 2 years of no relief. That is such a blessing. That is such good news. So good to hear. Like, promise. There is promise in the process. And I'm so glad to hear that, Miranda. You deserve to live a quality of life pain-free and full of relief. Okay, so that is excellent news. I'm so glad to hear that. Please hit the like button. Yes, please check out Kat in the chat. Let's get her to 500 and 1,000 subscribers as well. Queen Memory said, I stayed home. My daughter had me watching some Survivor type show on Hulu. Oh, really? Was it Naked and Afraid? Have you guys seen that show? My sister tried to get me to watch that show, and I was like, maybe. I don't know. But there is a new show that is coming on. I think the first episode happened this past Thursday. It's called Commit or Quit. Judge Lynn Toller is like officiating that show. Hi, Binge Thinker. How are you doing? I'm so glad that you're here. Yes. We're having like a little subscriber Saturday night shindig. Okay. So I am so glad that you're here. Thank you everyone for showing up, hitting that like button, and telling all of your friends and families who are not minors to subscribe. We are reaching our goal of, I almost said 10,000 subscribers. Yes, Lord. 10,000 subscribers. That's right. That's right. We are reaching our goal of 10,000 subscribers. But on tonight, it's going to be 500, okay? Thank you. Oh, I feel so loved. This is great. What is Queen Mama says? Yes, praise God. Okay, Papa, I'm so happy for you. Yes. I know that was one of the biggest challenges that you had, K-Pop Miranda. Finding the right balance of medications and treatments and stuff to get you through, especially like through the cold months. And like, that's excellent news. Truly, 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 truly. Yeah. So I took several naps today. I watched YouTube. I actually made some eggs and bacon for breakfast with some sourdough toast. And then I took a nap after that. I made some sangria. I let these watermelons soak in this good fine wine. I'm about to tear it up. And then I met with my mom and some amazing ladies. Oh, yeah. I took a shower and washed my hair. That's why I send these little toothpick braids, because it's like, it's not done. I moisturize my body really, 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 really well, which is I need to edit these videos and put them out so you guys can see like what I use. Well, if you care, but I would love to share. So anyways, we're going to get to 500 subscribers. Yes, the sangria. Girl. And the watermelon right now is like so sweet. So as soon as I drink all this, I'm going to bite into these delicious chunks of watermelon. Girl. Get you some. Get you some. You hear? But yeah. So good to see everybody here. Let me go ahead and at any time if you want to hit the link to come up, if you have anything like whatsoever to say, yes, Cat in the chat. That's it. That's it. Get you some, guys. It's not going to get you drunk. It's not going to get you buzzed, but it tastes so good. If I had like a shot of vodka or something, to like help me get a little tipsy, that would be awesome. But it is what it is. It just tastes good and refreshing right now. It's nice and cold and it's delicious. Hi, Queen. Oh my gosh. I want a sangria, but I can't with my bias. What do you mean you're biased? What bias? Oh, okay, okay, okay. But what bias? Are you have a bias against sangria? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're gonna get to 500 subscribers. I decided I was gonna talk about some true wine. Not true wine. Well, yeah. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Your meds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. Yeah, you can't mix meds and wine. It definitely will make you vomit. Okay, just like I almost did on that last dang video with them dang fish. So disgusting. Ah, it's so disgusting. All right, let's get into this. Oh man. Please hit the like button. Please share this video with your friends and your families, at least one person. And tell that one person, make sure it's an adult, tell them to subscribe. Okay? Tell them to subscribe. Okay, so we can get to 500 on this dang evening. Okay? Now, this freaking internet better not be acting up. Yes, she is. Cat in the Chat is a beautiful, talented artist. Yes, support Black businesses. Please subscribe to Cat in the Chat's channel and K-Pop Miranda's channel. Okay? Absolutely. Woo! Now my internet is going to be acting shady. I already know. I already know. Thank you, Queen Mermaid. I love you so much. I'm so glad I can make your day and make you smile. I love to laugh, so I be laughing at everything. Do y'all remember this little honky doodah individual here on the left side of the screen? She was on a show called Worst Cooks in America. Girl, she had on a freaking blonde, honey blonde wig that looked worse than worm. She looked treacherous. She went on this show. I think this was back in, I want to say like 2016 or 2017. And she went on there talking about how, I'm on the show to win $10,000 so I can support all my kids. So I can provide them with the best, this, and that. And hoopla, hoopla, foo la la. And this, I can't even. I can't. I'm in a good spirit. Let me keep my spirits. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep them up. I'm not gonna trash her looks because that's really kind of below the belt. But her name is Ariel Robinson. She was a former contestant. No, the title of this says former Food Network star. Remember, she was on the Worst Cooks in America. She was found guilty of murder. Can I say murder? Murdering her daughter that she was in the process of adopting. Ariel Robinson's foster child, Victoria Torrey Smith, was just days away from actually being adopted by the reality contestant and her husband when she was 3 years old. She died from blunt force trauma. You son of a bitch! Sorry. Woo! I'm trying. I can't take people who mistreat children. You know what I'm saying? I just, I can't take it. I can't take it. If you see videos of this little girl, she was so sweet, but she was mistreated for months, probably years before she actually succumbed to her fatal injuries. Ariel Robinson, a former Food Network contestant, works Worst Cooks in America. She was found guilty of homicide by child abuse for beating her 3-year-old daughter, foster daughter, to death um, in Greenville County, South Carolina. This was, I think, last Thursday. This was a week ago. It took about an hour and a half for the jury to deliberate and reach their final conviction, according to the local YF for Wycliffe John. The verdict ended a 4-day trial in which Ariel and her husband, Jerry Austin Robinson, testified. Graphic injuries inflicted on Victoria Tory Smith were shown in court. Quote, in my 13 to 14 years as a judge, I've never seen anything like this, said Judge Leticia Verdon during Ariel's sentencing. Not even approaching it. What a disgusting and vile human being. Like, I think she ended up winning that show even. Or maybe she didn't. I don't know. Maybe she didn't win. Jerry has not been sentenced yet, but he did plead guilty to his role in the death of their little adopted or soon to be adopted daughter. He faces the minimum of 10 to 20 years in prison for homicide, child abuse, and aiding and abetting. What scum of the earth? Bill Bouton, an attorney for the Robinsons, did not immediately respond to people's request for a comment. But Ariel and her husband, they were arrested on January 19th last year in connection to the January 14th death from blunt force injuries. Like, you have to be a really stupid, cruel, not all the way there person to do something like this. This is her and her husband. She did win. She did win her episode. So they won $10,000. Especially since I want kids. Yeah, K-pop. Yeah, this is horrible. Yeah, please hit that like button, everybody. They should both get life in prison. I don't know what she got sentenced to, but these individuals deserve to rot in prison. They deserve to rot in prison for life. I'm always to the tune of whatever violence and trauma and abuse that you inflicted on an innocent child, you should suffer that same abuse when you get locked up. Okay, I just feel like that's equity. I just feel like that's justice for me. I feel like they should succumb to some kind of blunt force trauma. Okay, I want to see them with big eggs on both sides of their forehead from the blunt force trauma. So the husband said, I told her, you went too far this time. And I should have stopped it. What do you mean this time? What about the previous times? First of all, when you foster a child, you're not supposed to even put your hands on them, period. Where was the little girl social worker? Even. During the hearing, it said that Jerry, the girl, had thrown up on herself the previous night on her way to church, angering her mother. Not her mother. I'm sorry. Ariel's frustration grew the next morning when Ariel allegedly claimed that the girl did not eat her pancakes fast enough. After that, they were not equipped to be parents, in my opinion. He said Ariel gave a girl a whooping that he could hear from outside of the home. So, Jerry, you little punk, you didn't do anything, you punk. Jerry, 911 call. Okay, well, I guess you'd call 911. But anyway, we have an emergency daughter. Our daughter was unresponsive. She drank a lot of water. No, she was beat. We tried to do CPR to get it out. Okay, so you're a chump and you're a liar. So anyway, what happened to all that money that they won? Even, you know, what did they use that money for? These are some disgusting human beings. I tell you, I seriously tell you, um, I can't do it. They should both get life in prison. True, TBH, especially when it's to deal with innocent babies and children. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Miranda. They should. This is horrible. Very, very horrible. This is why, like, the scripture comes to my mind. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and heal their land. Second Chronicles 7:14. This is what we need to be doing. We need to be humbling ourselves and seeking his face and praying for our nation and praying for these sick and twisted minded people that don't deserve to have children, who call themselves parents but have no parenting skills. Yeah, I said it. Yes, Kat. Let's keep that up on the screen so for people in the back to hear. Right? Totally agree. Children do nothing to deserve anything like that, Kat, in the chat. Nothing. Nothing at all. So let's talk about this Fufulala police officer in New York. NYPD officer. You wasn't making your wife happy at home. So she went out and got some young pea. Anyways, please hit the like button and subscribe. We're on our way to 500 subscribers, you guys. Hey, Gordo Poppy TV, how are you? Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, we got 410. We got 1 subscriber. So thank you so much. Whoever hit that subscribe button, shout out to you and kudos to you and blessings to you. Okay. And they don't have the same voice to speak up for themselves. Yeah, they really don't. And that's why there's a special place in the lake of fire, okay, for these individuals. Yeah. So this next story says an NYPD officer trailed his wife to apparent tryst with a younger man who was 20. Then he fatally shot him as he fled. This NYPD officer. Okay, so what was you doing at home, officer? Whoever you are. Your wife wasn't happy. She was having an affair. You followed her to meet her younger companion, and then you shot him, and then you ran. This was the 20-year-old that was shot by an NYPD officer who was jealous that his wife was getting her stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let me not be graphic. He was jealous, okay, because this 20-year-old was doing some things to his wife that he couldn't do. Okay. So the murder-suicide. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, the 20-year-old was trying to flee. What? Okay, let's get into this because I read this wrong. The murder-suicide happened outside of Buffalo Wild Wings. Wild Wings sounds good. On Mother's Day, so about 2 weeks ago. Investigators say that a murder-suicide in suburban New York involved a member of the NYPD who allegedly chased down and killed his wife's 20-year-old secret lover. Yeah, that's what he was. Tried so hard to fight the way he felt before ending his own life. So was this premeditated? I think he knew he was, I don't know. Let me just not. A statement from police in Wallkill, New York indicates that 36-year-old Sean Armstead was off duty from his job at the NYPD on the evening of May 8th when he confronted Edward Wilkins outside of a Buffalo Wild Wings. That's where he shot Wilkins multiple times before turning the gun on himself. So sad. So sad. The statement alleges that Armstead, an NYPD officer for more than 10 years, and Wilkins were known to each other, quote unquote, and that Armstead rammed his vehicle into Wilkins as both were traveling along Route 211 in Orange County. Sources tell people that the collision spun Wilkins' car around and it came to an abrupt stop. My sangria is getting low, guys. I'm gonna have to get a refill. Where did I leave off? Wilkins, who the sources say worked for Armstead's wife. Oh, maybe he was her assistant. Oh, he worked for her dog walking business. He exited the vehicle and fled. Armstead followed him into the restaurant's parking lot where, after a brief argument, shots rang out. Pow, 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 pow. Police were first called to the scene after 10:30 p.m. According to the sources, before crashing into Wilkins' car, Armstead, the police officer, had followed him from a nearby hotel. Oh, he was spying. He had his binoculars out. He was peeping his every move. Yeah, he was in his unmarked car. And he was following that sucker. Yes, he was. Wilkins and Armstead's wife had been together in one of the hotel rooms for hours. Ooh. Tisk, tisk, tisk for a tryst, tryst, tryst. People learned that Wilkins was shot 16 times. Wow. From a bullet wound to the back of his head. Oh my God, did he die? He died. Oh my God. Murder, murder, murder was the case that they gave him. But the wife didn't attend the funeral or the wake. The lover. Wow. He graduated high school just in 2020 and had just turned 20 last month. This is so sad, you guys. I mean, his life barely was beginning. He was truly a victim. Truly, truly a victim. Now, the choices he made, he probably could have made better choices, but so could the wife, and so could the person who shot him. They all could have made better choices, but unfortunately, he was fatally shot. That's crazy. 16 times. That officer was not playing around. And he knew after doing such a thing that his life was over too. So he ended his own life. Yes. Let's get to these comments. Treating children as if they are not actual people. That is what gets me. Children have a voice, okay? Let's empower our children instead of abusing and mistreating them. Shall we? I'll say it again for the people in the back. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will heal their land. Hello, King. Gordo Papi TV. Yes, it's in the building. Yes, Gordo Papi TV. Please subscribe to Gordo Papi TV. He definitely has a channel and some interesting topics as well. We like to shout others out here. Yes, please drop his link in the chat. Miranda, if you can. Feeling so good in the hood. Yeah, my vocals is a little off, but I will sing whatever song comes to mind. Okay? Yeah, this is really, really crazy. Really, 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 really crazy. So, is everybody feeling okay? Look, my little I thought I could do it all night. My little time is winding down. But you know what? We're going to do this again. I'm gonna use the same damn thumbnail. Okay, we're gonna have a subscriber party for real. I can't play any music because I got a copyright strike for playing my favorite songs, and so they just took that video down. It was like So I'm not trying to do that again. But I'm gonna do another subscriber party because I really want to get to 500 subscribers, and this is one of the ways to do it. Okay. So, one of these watermelons is looking so good. Okay. This is the next story. The title says bone chilling. Teen allegedly, I don't know how old, he allegedly admits to killing, unaliving, as I say, 59-year-old woman and victim's grandson with a hammer. Was this teenager angry, you think? Let's find out. Thank you, Miranda. You are the bomb, girl. You are the bomb. Thank you so much. Please also drop your channel in the chat too so we can all go subscribe. Look at this. This is the grandmother and this is the grandson that were brutally may they rest in power. This is sad, you guys. I know I'm like kind of joking and stuff, but I don't take life for granted. I believe everyone's life has value, and just because I'm kind of like reading the story and taking kind of my sad emotions out of it for the purpose of reporting, it doesn't mean that I don't empathize with the victims, and it certainly doesn't mean that you know, I don't feel something for, you know, the pain and the suffering that they endured and their lives that were, you know, essentially lost. So just wanted to put that out there because I don't want anyone to think that I'm like too like lighthearted about murder, because it's not something that should be taken lightly ever. But we're just going to report it and report the facts. Okay, that's my little disclaimer. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. Okay, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Boom, chilling. Okay, the woman and her boy were killed last month, and prosecutors are seeking to try the 16-year-old suspect as an adult. Now, what do you guys think of that? Now, this has happened before where they try teenagers as adult. I think the youngest was 13. I think that was tried as an adult and spent like over 20 something years in prison. What was that guy's name? He was a little redheaded kid, and he brutally murdered a little 4-year-old boy. I can't think of the guy's name. But anyway, a Tennessee woman and her 7-year-old grandson were killed last month. And police allege that a 16-year-old boy beat them to death with a hammer. Why, Sway? The bodies of 59-year-old Sherry Cole and her 7-year-old grandson, Jesse Allen, were found at a home in Rural Green Country, Tennessee, shortly after midnight on April 25th. The teen suspect was arrested at the scene and was charged with murder. How did he know the family? Well, hopefully we find out in this report. According to the police report obtained by Wycliffe Jean, officers arrived at the home and found the victim's body near the back of the house. Excuse me. They also found puddles of blood next to a parked vehicle. The police report alleges that they found some tools, some of which were covered in blood. The report says that a hammer was used to repeatedly strike Cole and Allen in their heads. Why would he do this? What was he angry about? The report alleges that this 16-year-old boy, notice how they're not saying his name, also said that he started planning earlier in the day to kill these victims. No motive has been publicly released, but authorities say that the teenager lived in the same house with the victims. So that's a very interesting piece of the story. Wyclef John TV also reports that the Greene County District Attorney wants to try the teen as an adult. Well, he's 2 years to being 18. And this was very brutal. Okay. Two of the most vulnerable populations, elderly and children. You know what I'm saying? He caused them to say that this is a bone chilling case, which they're not showing the pictures of what the bodies look like or whatever, but I'm sure they were bludgeoned to death with the hammer. That's very brutal. Bone chilling. While the teen is facing murder charges, the rural community is reeling from the sudden death of Colin Allen. There's mourning and definitely there's mourning, okay, says the school superintendent of Wyclef John TV. It's very deep in grief right now, trying to understand Wyclef John TV, which is difficult in these kinds of situations. Jesse attended Fall Branch Elementary School where he was second grader. Oh my God, just tragic, just tragic. Such a tragedy. The school has set up a memorial fund to offset the funeral expenses for the family. God bless them and their families. There's so many things that is not even, shared in the story. Like, how did the 16-year-old end up living in the home? Was he related to the victims? Excuse me. So disgusting. This is Gordo Poppy TV's YouTube channel. Please go and check him out, you guys. Yes, this is K-Pop Miranda's channel. Thank you so much in advance for subscribing. Oh my gosh, I'm from Tennessee. Yes, girl, this happened in the backwoods of country rural Tennessee, girl. What's going on with your people, girl? Girl, these folks is unaliving teenagers, unaliving people with hammers, girl. What is really going on? You bet. You bet. This is crazy, you guys. Now, I'm a true crime junkie. Next Wednesday, I'm sorry, I have to. I've been waiting to eat that watermelon since I shared that story. To all my queens in that place with style and grace. Hey, shouting you out. Okay. And then let me check. Now I'm still at 410 subscribers, but okay, come on. Tell your friends to subscribe. Okay, we're trying to get to 500. Okay. I don't know why I'm sniffing. But yeah. So anyway, what the hell was I saying? These folks really have lost their minds, okay? No idea, to be honest. Tennessee has stories like this, but also some of the nicest people ever. I bet. And you know what? That is true. I do know a couple of families in Tennessee, and they are just like you're right. Such amazing, warm, kind-hearted people. So loving and so generous. So you're right, Miranda. So, but girl, in the backwoods, what be going on in the backwoods? I don't know. But we're gonna keep it moving. Okay. Yes, everyone hit that like button and help me get to 500 subscribers, okay? That would be amazing. And I can't wait until I get there. Okay. I will talk about this person, okay? I certainly will not hold back. If something stirs up in my intuitive spirit that I want to unleash on this person, I'm not going to hold back. Okay? I'm just, because this is a precious, precious, precious baby. Mississippi. What the hell is going on with y'all? Okay, let me take another bite of my sangria. Mm. I love watermelon, guys. Mississippi mother. I can't even read this title. Charged with murder after allegedly throwing her own infant daughter on the road. Did I read that right? What in the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs nonsense is going on here? She showed no remorse? Okay. From a behavioral, okay, and psychological health standpoint, my question before I start digging in my nails into this person, was she suffering from postpartum depression? Was she suffering from postpartum depression? Because if she was, that can provide some kind of basis and explanation for her actions and for her feeling no remorse, having no emotional so my back is itching. You know what I'm saying? Look at this precious baby. As always, look at the victims, and just acknowledge them. Oh my God. Baby, the baby. Precious, precious baby. We know that baby is flying with the angels. Okay? With Andrea's angels. Yes. Authorities allege that Michaelia Shaylin Jolly, 20. Now, this is something. Repeatedly and forcibly tossed her baby Pearl. Oh, what a sweet name. On a Mississippi roadway. So how does she do this repeatedly and forcibly? Police have charged a Mississippi mom with capital murder after they allege she purposefully threw her 2-month-old daughter Pearl on the street and killing her. On Thursday, Michaelia Shaylin Jolly, 20, repeatedly and forcibly tossed her own baby Pearl on a Mississippi roadway, according to police department. Oh, wait a second. Was her name Pearl, or was the police department called Pearl? Oh, okay. It's Pearl County, Pearl Police Department. The baby's name is not Pearl. Please forgive me. I misread that part. The story is very shocking. So, after receiving oh my God, we're about to see her face. Oh my God, we're about to see her little face. Oh God. I will not be able to hold back. Whatever she looks like, I'm going to look straight in the eyes and that will be able to tell me everything I need to know about her. After receiving multiple 911 calls, police found another woman holding little, okay, her name is, I don't know how to say the baby's name. Khaleesi Lachey Jolly. She was severely injured. Oh God. Michaela reportedly fled into the woods, but she was apprehended shortly. At this point, all we can do is say a prayer for the child. The good Lord figures that this baby is too good for this world. Police Chief Dean Scott told reporters at Wycliffe John TV the act was very deliberate and intentional. She showed no remorse throughout the day. Look at this. Oh my. I knew she would be dead in the eyes. Still, my question remains. Does she have postpartum depression? Or is she just an evil natured individual to do this to her own daughter? Does she have pre existing psychological health issues that may have been untreated? I don't know. None of those reasons to me excuse this heinous act. Okay? Now, again, all in the name of equity. Okay, and Lord, I know you don't agree with eye for an eye, but in my opinion, let's go ahead and forcibly and repeatedly throw her out of the car, throw her onto the Mississippi Road, right? Isn't that fair? She did it to her own daughter. I think it's fair. Thank God I'm not God. Okay, thank God my ways are not his ways, because this woman's whole side of her face would be scraped up on by the road. Okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. While the infant was initially listed in critical condition, authorities said on Saturday that Kaisley had succumbed to her injuries. I don't understand. Something had to go wrong, a neighbor told the station. Postpartum or something, because Michaela really is a good mother. Not today. According to Wycliffe, Michaela, who is allegedly very familiar to narcotics officers in the area, is also a mom to a son who is currently in his grandmother's care. I wonder why. A GoFundMe campaign is now active to aid the aid the family with the infant's funeral expenses. In addition to capital murder charge, police have also charged Michaela with felony child abuse. Her first court appearance is scheduled for Tuesday. It wasn't immediately clear if she had retained an attorney or entered a plea. She's guilty. She's guilty. Dead, dead, dead in the eyes. Sorry. Dead in the eyes. I've seen this chick in my city before. Are you serious, Gordo? What? Pearl, Mississippi. Yeah, how repeatedly. I just can't wrap my mind around that. Wow, Gordo Poppy TV. You've seen this person? Oh my God. I'm stunned. Yeah, she definitely needs a psych eval. Absolutely. But she also needs to be dragged across the road. How about that? Yeah, I said it. Dead in the face. Pearl, Mississippi. Shame, 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 shame. I just put myself like in the baby like position, like, ugh, it's just so sad. I just can't believe you said you've seen this chick in your city before. That's freaking crazy. This is what it seems like to me. Maybe the baby wouldn't stop crying or something and she snapped, but still, whether it's depression or not, it's disgusting. Yeah, I agree. That's why I was like, how can this be kind of explained? What were the antecedents before this happened? Right, Miranda? Was the baby crying? Was the mother sleep deprived? Why? How did it get here? How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. She's a dead in the eye mofo who's on trial. Huh? Sorry. I know. You're right. It's just sad. It's just so sad. All right, before I get up out of here, because you know what? I'm not about to be up here all night. I thought I could do it, you guys. I thought I could do it. I thought I could do it. I thought I could be on here like until I reach 500 subscribers. But child, we're gonna have to do this another day. We're gonna have to have a part 2. And we're not gonna do true crime. We're gonna do something else. I don't know what. But this is the very last thing. Now, this is an old story that the name sounds very, very, very familiar. But I did not read any details of this case. But the name is very familiar. So this came out on May 16th, so over a week ago. And you guys remember Brittany Drexel? Now, the Drexel name is a name that sounds familiar, but apparently she vanished in somewhere, and she was found recently. Her remains were found in South Carolina, and they now have a suspect. So remember this person? Brittany Drexel. She was killed before being buried on April 26th in 2009. She was just a teenager, okay? She was missing for 13 years, and she was originally from New York City, or New York State. I don't know if it was New York City, New York, but she was from New York, and she was found dead in South Carolina. Okay, she was a beautiful young lady, big, bright blue eyes, and they charged a suspect. So let's see who in the hell this. I'm gonna call him suspect, like the article called him. Okay, let's see what they say about him. Authorities in South Carolina have recovered the long missing remains of Brittany Drexel, the 17-year-old New York girl who vanished while on a 2009 spring break to Myrtle Beach. Never been to Myrtle Beach. Georgetown County Sheriff Carter Weaver announced during a Monday press conference that Drexel's body was found on May 11th, and the police have charged a 62-year-old Raymond Moody with murder. Murder was the case that they gave him. Drexel's parents were present for Monday's announcement. This is truly a mother's worst nightmare. Oh, God. The mother. Oh, my goodness. Dawn Drexel told reporters, I am mourning my beautiful daughter today as I have the last 13 years. We are much closer to peace, to the peace that I have been hoping for. In addition to the murder charge, Moody is also charged with kidnapping and sexual misconduct. No surprise there. Again, let's honor who have been deceased. For however long, may you rest in power. Let me blow up that picture. Down here on the right, I don't know if it's showing, but this is the scum one-eyed bastard who 62, looking all of 92 in the face, is responsible. Weaver said his officers mourn with you and pray with you as you cope with the tragedies of 13 years ago. No one deserves to go through this, and our heart goes out to you. Oh, my God. Oh. All of Moody's alleged crimes took place on April 25th, 2009, Weaver said. Oh my God. Oh my God. Your neck. What? This is the face of someone we never need to see. Oh, you need to rot in hell. Investigators, no, the lake of fire. Investigators believe that Brittany was killed before being buried on April 26th. Moody has been in custody on $100,000 bail since he was arrested on May 4th on an obstruction charge. He had been identified as the possible person of interest in the investigation back in 2012. Weaver said that Brittany's remains were identified through dental records. Cause of death was not discussed. Weaver did not take questions from reporters. Speaking at the press conference, Myrtle Beach Police Chief Amy Prock said that finding Brittany's remains was bittersweet, as authorities have been hoping for a happier ending, but she was gone for 13 years. Drexel was still a high school student when she left her hometown of Chile, New York. Okay, Chile, New York, with her friends from Myrtle Beach. And she had planned to visit relatives, but her parents had no idea that she was traveling so far. So teenagers, please let your parents know where you're going. That is so important nowadays. Like, please, please, please. I didn't know she was going, her mother, Dawn, said. On the day that she left, she was angry with me because she asked me if she could go when I told her no. I said there's no adults going, and I have no idea who these kids are, and I don't feel comfortable with it. But being a teenager, Brittany went anyway. I told her I just felt something was going to happen to her, Dawn said. I just felt it. Drexel was last seen on surveillance video after leaving a beachfront hotel in Myrtle Beach. Wow. According to the Democrat and Chronicle, Moody is a registered sex offender who spent 21 years in prison following in the 1980s. You look like a sex offender. You look... Ooh. Following a 1983 abduction and rape case in California involving a 9-year-old girl. And you want to know what else? Your other eye needs to come on out too. The other eye just needs to be popped on out, so you can't see any more people that you prey on. Okay. And come on, let's just take the other eye out. His previous bond has been revoked, and he is now being held with no bail. Moody has not yet entered a plea to the charges, and it is unclear if he has an attorney. Let's just go ahead and pop the other eye out and just make it even. Okay? Sit his arse down in a jail cell. Pour some hot coals on his head. And, give him a couple eye patches. Hell. Anyway, I'm really not an evil person, but I just feel some sort of justice needs to be done, like, immediately. Like, it should not be delayed. I said stop sharing the screen. It's time to go. It's not stopping sharing. I don't know why. All right. You guys have been such good sports. But Lord have mercy, I took 2 naps today and I'm still like, it's time to say goodbye. Man, that's crazy, man. Yeah. I've seen that. Okay, I think I read that before. Yes, Miranda. I wouldn't be able to do an all-nighter either. Yeah, no, I can't. Maybe, and I have plans tomorrow. So what was I thinking? Maybe if there's a day you're off, maybe do it during the day. Oh yeah, that's true. When more people are awake. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, that's an excellent idea. Yeah. Yes, Andrea, let your parents and or family member, friend, anyone that you trust and can tell your parents, especially if you don't come back or call. Here's the thing. I'm a full grown adult, right? Been an adult for a very, very long time. When I used to go out on blind dates, I would tell at least my grandparents, my sister, my mom, where I was planning on going in case anything happened. Um, and that was just because I felt like safer that way. At least someone knows what I'm doing. Um, Especially like when I would go and meet people like in a different city or something like that. I would let them know like, hey, I'm going here. I'm planning on being there for a couple of days. This is the hotel I'm staying at. This is how you can reach me. It's just a safety precaution. It's just not that they needed to know all my business, but I just felt like I'm safer if someone knows where I'm going, especially if I'm going to meet someone that I haven't known for a long time, right? So, yes, yes, it's just safer that way. It really is. So I recommend that for anybody. Tell someone. You don't have to share your location, but at least give someone a heads up. If I ever am able to date, I'm going to do that, Andre. Yes. And Miranda, one day you will be able to. That's what is in your heart's desire. Just like we're going to get to these 500 subscribers and then eventually 1,000 subscribers, we just need to keep our minds positive and know that they will happen. There's promise in the process. Okay. But you all have been such amazing, amazing company. And I just want to say thank you to the person who subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you so much. And we're going to get up out of here because you know what? It's time. It's time. So remember to practice. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, Queen Mermaid. It's late. Look, I'm even like, I'm about to go to bed. Okay. I'm about to lay down and watch The Office until I go to sleep, like I do every night. I love you all so, 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 so much. Those of you who are watching the replay, thank you so much. I hope that you found something enjoyable out of tonight's show. I was very candid in my thoughts and expressions. If I offended anyone, please forgive me. It was not my intention to do so. And with that said, remember, I love you all so much. Remember to practice abundant self-care. Have a beautiful day tomorrow. It's Sunday. Self-care Sunday is coming upon us. And remember to be kind to yourself always. Be kind to others always. It goes a long way. You reap what you sow, right? So be kind to yourself and treat people with the golden rule. Treat people how you want to be treated or better than you would prefer to be treated. Something that I'm still working on myself. So we have not mastered this thing, but we are definitely all a work in progress. Thank you, Jack the Voice. I appreciate your support and for being here. And thank you so much. With that being said, we are going to say, smile at a stranger because you never know. If you're entertaining, wanna what? Wanna who? Wanna God's angels. Bye.